My name is Lee Westfall. I'm a captain with the Los Angeles Fire Department. I've been on the Los Angeles Fire Department for a little over 18 years. My current position is captain. I've held the rank of firefighter, engineer, and my responsibilities now is the everyday operations, the day-to-day operations, and the commander of one of the stations in the Los Angeles Fire Department.
Can you explain to me why you became a firefighter?
Why I became a firefighter? That's a pretty tough question. Originally, the reason why I wanted to be a firefighter was I wanted to make an impact. I wanted to do something in my life that made a difference to people. I wanted to do something that I felt was important. I wanted to be able to help people. I wanted to be able to be a positive role model in my community. And one of the other things I enjoyed about the firefighter's position was the fact that it was a good way to take care of your family. I like the time off that it provided, that I could spend with my children and my wife, and I wanted to do something that my family could be proud of.
Can you explain to me what you do on a daily basis on your line of work?
What we do on a daily basis, our day, the great thing about being a firefighter is your day is always different. But then it's also the same. What I do on a daily basis, I'm responsible for responding to a wide range of emergencies, from structure fires, auto fires, rubbish fires, it could be hazardous material incidents, a large range of emergency medical types of calls, which could be cardiac arrest incidents, your basic BLS, which is basic life support help, could be somebody broken arm or a leg, or somebody fell down. And then we go under what we call our routine calls, which could be just community outreach, where we could be assisting people that need our help, maybe getting into bed, like the elderly that need help from a wheelchair into a chair, or from a chair into their wheelchair, or into their vehicle for a routine doctor's appointment. So we do all kinds of things, and those are the emergency calls that we go on. But our day-to-day routine is everything from cooking meals in the fire station, cleaning the fire station, the toilets, the sinks, your basic housework that we do on a day-to-day basis.
So knowing all the things you do on a daily basis in your line of work, can you explain to me how that all affects the community?
Well, in fact, that's kind of a I'll be able to answer that kind of two different ways, but the way we affect our community initially would be obviously with our emergency response. I've already told you about the different types of incidents that we go to. So we affect our community on a daily basis by being their provider for any needs that they might have, from the structure fires to the EMS call, and us going out and providing that service to our community. The other way that we affect our community is we don't want to be just called out and be known for when it's bad. We want to be involved with our community in the good and the bad. And what I mean by that is usually people don't call the fire department out unless they're in a time of need. They have a family member that's possibly dying or very sick, or their house is on fire, and these are times of extreme stress for the people that are wanting us to come out to assist them. So from the fire department's standpoint, we want to not only affect them in their times of needs then, but there's also other times of needs that they could use us in our day-to-day community events, right? We want to be involved in going to the high school football games and showing a presence there, stopping by the local stores and saying hello to the homeowners or the business owners in our community. We want to have events in our community that brings our neighbors into our fire stations, not only in times of need, but just to see how we live. What does the fire station do? It's our fire station, right? Our fire station is the community's fire station. So we want people to be able to come to our place of where we live and our work, and be able to know that it's theirs, it's their community fire station.
Can you give me a few examples or an explanation of how firefighting can relate to teamwork and problem solving?
Teamwork and problem solving. Everything that we do in the fire service involves teamwork. Okay? And our teams are built on people that are usually have in their past had some kind of team background, whether that was with sports, school activities, college groups. Without teamwork, the fire department can't function. That's the importance. I'm the captain of a 4-person crew that involves 2 firefighters, a captain, and an engineer. And we work as an integral part every day for every aspect of our job, from the routine to our administration to our emergency responses. We work as a team, and it's important that problem solving that we have to encounter on these different emergencies, without teamwork and without a diverse set of people on this fire engine from different backgrounds with different skill sets, without those things, we're not going to be a very, very productive or safe engine company. So for us, it is a team. We operate as a team in everything that we do. And it affects our decision making, because I have to be able to rely on the other 3 people that are on that apparatus, just like they have to be able to rely on me.
Can you explain to me how poor decisions can have consequences in your line of work?
Poor decisions in my line of work can cause people to die. We have very strict rules for fire ground operations. We have protocols that we must follow on EMS calls. How we're supposed to act and what we're supposed to do in these certain situations. So us not knowing the protocols or veering from them can cause safety implications that can either kill me, myself, or my poor decision could kill a crew member, or heaven forbid, a person that we're sworn to protect. So a poor decision in my line of work at the wrong time can be grave, and that's why it's very important to stay very, very aware of fire ground operations and what our protocols are for all the different types of emergency incidents that we face.
What I've learned through this interview is that firefighting could be a great harm to communities, or it could also be a great help. When I say it could be a great harm, I mean when people don't have the right attitudes while at work, that could greatly affect how they perform and can cause death and even like buildings to burn down. And the way it could help is if everyone is working cohesively as a team. This can create a great environment, and it can help save a lot of people. And this is why I want to become a firefighter.
Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.